Okay, so we're going to be talking about ChatGPT, and if you've never used it, then what I'm going to do initially is show you how to set up an account, and then we're going to move into how to use it. So if you don't have an account already, you can get a free account currently. That may change in the future. There is a paid option for it as well, but you can start for free. So if you've never been to the website, start by just Googling ChatGPT, or one word, and it'll be on the OpenAI.com website. So make sure you go to that particular one. And there's nothing really that exciting on here at the moment. As I said, there is a paid option. It's called ChatGPT Plus. You can click there to read about it, but we're not going to do that for the moment. So we'll click on Try ChatGPT. So the first thing you'll need to do is to sign up and create your own account. If you already have one, when you come back, you can just log in. So we'll click on the sign up page. And what I'm going to do is, you can do a couple of options. You can either put an email address in there, or you can, if you have a Google account like a Gmail or something, or a Microsoft account, you can log in with one of those. So I'm going to actually log into this with one of my Google accounts. And to select that one, you won't be able to see them because I've blurred them all out for privacy purposes, obviously. And now it'll ask you to put a name in there. Obviously, I put my name, you put yours. Now it'll ask you to give it a phone number as well so that it can verify. You've got to have a mobile phone number for verification purposes. If you do not have one, the only other option at this stage, I believe, is a WhatsApp account, but that's it. So I've got a number already to roll, and click on the send code button. And what that does is it sends a text message to my phone, and you can hear that. It just popped up. Open the text message, and it gives you what's called an OpenAI verification code, and I'm just going to type that number in, and it automatically goes to the next step. So I'll get rid of the phone. We don't need that for now. And this is the interface. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on it so it's a little bit easier to see on the screen. So you've got a couple of example options here. It's some suggested capabilities or some limitations. Be aware of those. Everything happens down here where you type, and then you click the little enter button. Over on the left-hand side, as you run new chat sessions, you will start to see a history build up there, and you can click backwards and forwards between the different sessions, and you can open a new one anytime you want. Now, earlier I mentioned the option to upgrade. Why would you want to do it? Firstly, and the main reason is that it's going to give you access to use ChatGPT pretty well most times, unless the whole system's gone down. When you're on a free plan, if it's busy, they slow you down. You can't get in and use it when it's busy, because you're getting it for free and it costs them money to run it. All right. The response time to prompts that you put in is fairly average, and they do regular model updates, like improvements to the whole system. But with a paid account, or the Plus account, which currently is US $20 a month, you can use it even when demand is high. Because you're paying money, you get put to the front of the line, as it were. So those of you on the free plan have to wait. Those of you on the paid plan get to the front of the line. You get a faster response time when you type stuff in, and you also get priority access to new features. So for example, it's currently the 25th of March 2023, so OpenAI actually introduced a new version of ChatGPT called version 4. I don't think it's on this page. It'll be there somewhere. Currently, only people on a Plus plan get access to it. The free plan doesn't. So for the moment, I'm just going to stick with the free plan. Okay, so let's look at what we want to do with this. So I've decided, I've just typed something off screen while it was paused. I've decided I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me some tips, as you'll see when I paste in here. Give me some tips to choose my next holiday destination. Now you might say, well, why on earth? How would it know that what to give you the answer for, etc., etc.? So I've typed it in, and we go over here and click the go button, and off it goes, and it starts typing stuff out. So Obvious one, consider your interests and hobbies. The second one's determine your budget. Third one's check the weather. Fourth one's research cultural differences. Look for hidden gems. Ask for recommendations. Consider travel time, etc., etc. Pretty easy, all right? Now, you might say, where on earth does it get all this info? You want to think the easiest way to think about ChatGPT, that's P for Peter, not B for Bob, like lots of people I know keep getting it mistaken. It's kind of like a massive, big, super-powered autocorrect or auto prompt. When you're typing a text message on your phone and it suggests the next words for you, it kind of anticipates. Well, it's like that, but it can do like hundreds of words at a time. So it's pretty powerful, all right? You might look at these and go, yeah, okay, there's some useful stuff. A lot of the time that's going to be sort of pretty surface level information, but you can drill down. So let's go and suggest that number 3, check the weather. So I'm going to say to it, give me more suggestions for item 3. Don't even have to tell it what it is. In this case, it's going to know what that is. And it starts typing. See, it figured out that it's the weather. All right, it's giving you tips there, etc. And this is literally about 0.1% of what this system can do. I mean, it blows my mind after, probably 30 plus years in the IT industry in some form or another. I'm a computer geek from way back. It blows my mind what this can do. And in another 6 months, like, August or September or even December at the end of 2023, it's going to be even better. So, wow. At the moment, what you're seeing is like 0.01%. So, a couple of things to keep in mind. Most important is ChatGPT is not magic. As I said, it's like a giant auto-suggest tool. So it does sometimes get information wrong, okay? It doesn't have a live connection to the internet to go off and do a Google search. I believe, let's go and see if I can get Bing active. I believe they've got this built into Bing now. I'm Googling Bing to go to Bing. All right, so the new Bing, let's say best now they have got, if you'll see here, chat. So we can get access to now. I haven't got, I've got Microsoft Edge installed. I'm not going to open it at this stage, but Bing does have access to search the internet so I can get more updated information. ChatGPT by itself does not. So that's number one. The data it's been fed, the information it has, ends at around about September, I believe it is, 2021. So if you're looking for something that happened last week or 6 months or a year ago, you're out of luck as far as that goes. So that's number one. Number two, as I said, it's not always right. I've seen it write stuff out that looks and sounds perfectly reasonable, but is absolute twaddle. I was going to use another two-word swear word there, but I won't. Absolute twaddle. So be sure when you're reading the information, if you're going to rely on it, if you're going to publish it, if you're going to use it in any way, shape, or form, make sure it's accurate. All right, you wouldn't want to put you could take this info, for example, and stick it up on a travel website as a blog post, and if it had something really wrong in there, you'd look like a complete and utter twit publishing that. So you do need to verify just to make sure that the facts are correct. All right, it is not magic. So that's the most important thing to be aware of. The third thing is going back to the upgrade option. So what you'll find with a free account is that at some point when you go to log in to use it, it's going to say basically the system's busy, you'll have to wait. All right. So if you're going to use this tool, and I use this tool every day now, 7 days a week, it's that good. If you're going to use it, it's well worth paying the $20 US a month to upgrade it. I expect at some stage the price will either go down as it becomes more cost effective, or they may give you higher priced add-on options. There's a whole pile of new funky things coming out for ChatGPT as well, which will do amazing things. But just be aware that as a free user, you can't expect miracles. You will find that you can't use it all the time. So if you grow to rely on it, and if you use it properly, you will, then just be aware of that fact. Seriously, I reckon it's well worth every cent to do the upgrade myself. I wouldn't be without it now. Okay, so that's a very, very basic introduction to ChatGPT and how to actually set up an account. So now we're going to drill down and look at how to use it for business purposes. How can you get some real value out of this tool, and where can you use it, particularly in your marketing side of things, which is my area of expertise. All right, we'll be back soon with the next video.